Nearly two-thirds of corporate economists believe the United States is already in a recession or will be in the next 12 months. That's one of the newest findings from the National Association for Business Economics in its October Business Conditions Survey. One of the analysts on that survey, Lester Jones. He joined us now to discuss. Lester, thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, what indicates whether we are or are not in a recession?
That's a great question, because the question asks, do you think we're in a recession, and not the severity or the intensity of this recession? So we could be, right now, it seems that we're touching, kind of touching that low point of a recession, but it's nothing like 2008 and 2010 when we were in the Great Recession, when we saw large layoffs across the economy and lots of people were struggling. Today, it's really different. This is a strong job market. And even if we are touching kind of slightly negative on GDP growth, the question is a little bit of deceiving here, because it's not as bad as 2008. We're just going to touch a little bit into recession. As
Chase's Jamie Dimon said today, it won't be as bad as it has been. It'll be a kind of easy recession, if that makes sense.
It's kind of hard to wrap your hands around that, because a recession is, you get that in your head and you think it's bad. But, we've had lots of recessions. We've had economic downturns before. We've suffered through inflationary periods. And a lot of times we've come out of these periods doing pretty well in recovery. The economy needs to take a breath. The survey shows that things are slowing down. They're not falling apart. They're just slowing down. And I think that's what the Federal Reserve is trying to have an effect on, is just a slowing of the general economy. And the results seem to indicate that things are slower, they're lower, but not crashing like 2008, 2010 Great Recession that we had in the past.
The economy was doing so well post-pandemic, and then all of a sudden things started going crazy. Is that because of the war in Ukraine?
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, economies have cycles. They grow and they contract and they go up and they down. And, we came out of the 2008, 2010 recession, and it was what we called that jobless recovery. I don't know if you remember back then, but it was the economy was growing, but jobs weren't. And now things are kind of on its head. The economy's slowing down, but the job market is still tight, and that's going up. So it's different. Each business cycle is different based on the qualities of what's happening in that period of time. So we're just going to have to play through this and roll it out nice as it goes, nice and slowly as we play out for the rest of the year.
And it could affect everything globally too, right?
Oh, absolutely. We are a global economy. We have a global supply chain. But what we went through during the pandemic, and just the slowdown and the lack of people being able to get to work, and all those things that caused the economy to kind of slow down during the pandemic. Well, now we're playing catch up. And this is radically different than what we had in 2008 and 2010 or 2001 or 1990s or 1980s, as you go back through all the economics. And through what we're going through today is radically different because of the nature of the pandemic economy and what it led us to have to do to get by, including stimulus payments and shortages and all those other things.
So, Lester, you sound so mellow about it. We shouldn't be worried?
Well, you shouldn't necessarily be very worried. I would be worried if you're in the line. But I think for most people, the economy the job market is still very strong. There are a lot of firms out there that are seeing shortages of skilled and unskilled workers. We see that in our survey. So there's going to be opportunity for people who have lost their jobs due to layoffs or slowdowns or looking for other jobs. Now, this is a function of migration and people's ability to move around the economy that leads to kind of that structural unemployment that, I just can't leave my family and I don't have any jobs around me. I just can't move to the Southwest, pack up and move. But those are structural problems. For the most part, yes, I'm a little calm about all this, because I saw a 10-year expansionary period in the U.S. economy after the 2008 recession, and we did really well. And now we need to breathe. We need.
Okay, Lester, you're frozen, but I take it that things will come around soon. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Lester Jones from the National Association for Business Economics, thank you so much.